Doesn't sound audio. Doesn't sound audio. Doesn't sound audio. Doesn't sound audio.
Talking about.
How's it sound, bro?
Talking about.
How's it sound, bro?
Talking about.
I could be a little louder. No, let's see how loud we get. How's it sound, bro?
Talking about.
I could be a little louder. No, let's see how loud we get.
Talking about.
Let's see what we're gonna watch today.
After Dinosaurus fooled everyone into thinking he had killed Invincible,
Pause. Why is it so loud? And am I gonna get copyrighted?
Don't take slow for secure the dub with super fast optimum internet. Enjoy.
What if there was a
Let's watch some Salvia content. See what can really happen.
substance that you
Hold up. Let me do this. It says YouTube. What was I gonna do?
could take that would make
After Gwenpool realizes her comic sales are dropping, she gathers every available hero on a remote island. She announces she's organizing a battle royale where everyone fights each other, claiming...
Remember when Kai Cenat compared his height with Ice Spice and her response left him speechless?
How you feel about? I know height is a big thing for you.
You know what's crazy? I don't really give a Hey, how's it?
Thank you for asking. I'm 5'7".
5'7"? My ex is 5'7".
Yo.
you live an entire lifetime as an inanimate object without even 20 minutes passing by in the real world. Well, guess what? It exists, and it's called Salvia. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Chase. If you clicked on this video, you already know what we're talking about. I don't need to tell you. There's still no sponsor on this video, and there's a pretty high likelihood that this video gets demonetized. So the least you can do is like and comment if you enjoy, and I hope you do enjoy. Let's get into it, and thank you so much for watching. What is Salvia, and how does it work? Salvia, or Salvia divinorum, is an extremely powerful hallucinogen, and the way that it affects the brain is very unique. The active compound in salvia
Have you ever taken salvia before, by the way? No, I haven't taken drugs before. Wow. No one's taking drugs. I haven't either, but I was just wondering what do y'all like think is happening? Like could happen.
is salvinorin A. Unlike other more typical psychedelics which bind to a whole lot of receptors in the brain, salvia really only binds to one. This is why the effects of salvia are so unique. It works in a completely different way than other psychedelics. There are 3 different
Really now? That's interesting. I didn't know salvia worked like this. I hope I don't make money off of this video. He could sue me if I make money off of this. Go buy his merch. Hold on, let me just. Let me just do this. Go buy his stuff. Like, subscribe. Just for fun, hit the bell for him, bro. Do what you gotta do. Intro with salvia, historical. Let's look at his. What's this? You see it, bro. Use code. Use code this to save money. What's this? Whoa. Hell no. Don't know what that is, bro. Do not use that. Don't know what this is. Let's see what the merch is looking like. Depth of anomalies. 30. I was gonna say $30. Not bad. It's a sweater. Pretty cool. Not bad. It's like a tough. These are actually pretty tough. Don't give me DHP t-shirt. What is DPH? Alright, well, let's continue the video. Shouted everything out.
Looking for during the experience, it's important to pay attention. Now, if you don't know much about salvia, but you've heard some of the trip reports posted online, me calling it subtle probably seems ridiculous. But the way the Mazatecs consume salvia is completely different from how it is used recreationally today. They ingested salvia in a process known as quitting, where you pick some of the fresh leaves off the plant, roll them up, put them in your cheek, and chew them. If you don't know how it's most commonly consumed today, we'll get to that.
That's like a Zen, bro. Except for chewing, you kind of just suck. Kind of looks like this. Nope. That's why. Oh my god. It kind of reminds me of this. Pause. Hold up. No, I'm not accepting the cookies, bro. You could buy Zen and not have it. What is an addictive chemical? Don't ever do this, guys. It's so bad for y'all's health. You can get cancer, you could die. Don't do salvia either, by the way.
That very soon, but quitting gives a much slower onset and much milder effects. Salvia divinorum wasn't officially documented until 1939 by an American anthropologist named Jean Bissett Johnson. He observed the Mazatec shamans using salvia in their healing ceremonies and took note of its extremely unique effects. And it wasn't until nearly 50 years later in 1982 when
Only got 2 views, bro.
Salvinorin A was officially identified, the main psychoactive compound in salvia. In the 2000s and 2010s, salvia finally began getting more widespread attention throughout the US and the rest of the world. It being a legal hallucinogen made a lot of people curious to try it. Powerful salvia extracts began popping up in corner stores and smoke shops throughout the United States. And viral videos from the earlier days of YouTube, like driving on salvia and gardening on salvia by internet comment etiquette, gave salvia even more attention. Salvia remained legal because it worked completely differently from other known hallucinogens like LSD. It also had no potential for addiction and very low potential for abuse, so it seemed like the government didn't really care too much. That was until 2010.
What? So salvia, you could use salvia anytime you want. It's like a normal, like, you could buy salvia at the store. That's crazy, bro.
When Miley Cyrus took a fat rip of that stuff and it went viral. And while salvia is still federally legal, a lot of states cracked down on it soon after pretty heavily. Today, salvia is completely illegal in over half of the country, with 29 states banning it completely. Now, is Miley Cyrus really the only reason that salvia started getting banned? No. But I do think that if it wasn't for that video, it would have remained legal or decriminalized in more places, at least in the United States. Like I mentioned, salvia extracts became very popular around this time, and they started popping up in gas stations and corner stores all throughout the country. The extracts are made of dried leaf designed to be inhaled, and they are extremely potent, with many of them ranging from 60 to 100 times strength. You're supposed to use these extracts very sparingly, only using a few leaves at a time. But because nobody ever wants to do research before they do something,
They just go in, bro, and like overdose. Not actually, but like they just do too much, and it just causes people to get sick and like get hurt, bro. It's bad.
people tend to just pack a bowl and light it up. And shockingly, they tend to have bad experiences. If you've ever used ZA or hit the cart, think about your first couple of experiences. They probably weren't that
ZA
enjoyable.
hit the cart.
The first time I ever hit a cart, it was not a fun experience. I was extremely paranoid and anxious. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was sweating. Now imagine during your first ZA experience, you emptied the entire gram cart by yourself as fast as you could, just chiefing on it.
Don't vape or don't do that stuff. That stuff is so bad for y'all. Like it's not cool, bro. Don't do that. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. Give me a sec. I wonder if I can. No? I have a camera here that's just being sit like nothing. No one really knows how to